I hate to tell you this, but you are literally wasting all of your time, money, and effort posting videos on YouTube. The thing is that you're making a subtle mistake that 99% of other entrepreneurs on YouTube are also making. You're trying to supposedly get more views and subscribers, get more clients from your channel, but the sad thing is that this subtle but huge mistake is basically hindering all of your progress. What is that mistake? You're probably still following outdated YouTube tips. This is sabotaging your efforts, diminishing your ROI, and basically just preventing you from getting to that next level, to growing your business revenue. And it's very, very painful to watch that honestly, most people don't even know what these outdated YouTube tips are. I have helped over 30 clients over the last 3 years, including Mark Weishak, Ryan Stewart, Jesse Lane, to fix this problem and grow their online business revenue through YouTube. So, if you want to stop wasting your time, money, and effort on YouTube, start seeing a massive ROI, and also grow your online business, you will like to discover what each of these outdated YouTube tips are and how to fix them. The last time that we helped a client with this, he ended up scaling his online coaching program to over $100,000 per month.
I was able to launch my coaching program from zero to close to 6 figures a month at this point.
Anyway, watch this video until the end if you are serious about YouTube. Let's begin. The first outdated YouTube tip that is a mistake is keyword stuffing. And listen to me because this is going to be extremely important. Here is when people basically in the description put like a section where it says something like tags, and they just paste them in the description, just like plainly the keywords. Let's say that you recorded a video about helping your clients automate like their business, and you put automation, AI automation, how to scale your business, how to grow with artificial intelligence, and basically a bunch of keywords that are related to your video, but you didn't actually wrote any description, you only pasted those keywords. That's what we call keyword stuffing, and it's a fatal mistake. YouTube identifies what you are trying to do, and rather than help you rank, they will basically deprioritize your video. You'll get less reach, less views on that video, so it's not worth it. Now, the proper way to do this is that you are going to be finding the right target keywords, high search volume, low competition, use them in your description, but you will actually write a description. Use multiple variations, kind of try to rephrase them, but don't make it just too obvious for the algorithm to just know that you are simply pasting those keywords, right? Now, the next outdated YouTube tip is usually followed by entrepreneurs between 25 and 50 years old, and it's painful to see. We are talking about treating YouTube as a video library. You usually see these entrepreneurs who basically post a lot of content, are very frequent, consistent, and they are just posting content for the sake of it, right? And I get it. At the beginning, you'll not be getting that much traffic into your YouTube channel, so it makes sense that you kind of use it as a lead nurturing mechanism rather than a full client acquisition machine, especially if you don't know what you're doing yet. But listen, it's going to be very hard without any real strategy to provide utility, education, entertainment, connection that people who are on YouTube are actually looking for. And there's already plenty of trash content out there. There's an overload of information. So if you just keep posting content without any deep value that each piece of the content that you post is going to provide to your audience, like I promise, and I say this in the nicely way possible, you will not get like anywhere, right? So that is something to consider. And of course, ideally, you'll be posting as frequently and consistently as possible, the highest number of videos that you can post on a monthly basis without reducing or sacrificing the quality. Quality being defined as not only like the setup and the camera and the video editing, but also the value that you provide and how useful are you being to your specific ideal customer profile, right? Otherwise, you will not get results. And talking about results, if you want a YouTube channel that attracts dream inbound clients on autopilot for your online business, in the description below, I shared our entire YouTube strategy. You can check it out, it's totally free. Anyway, the next outdated YouTube tip is one of the fastest ways to get vanity results and have them all crash down almost as twice as fast. So hear me closely. The outdated tip is creating clickbait type of thumbnails and titles. Here's the thing, back in the days, YouTube prioritized views over anything else. So people, naturally, because of the incentive, started to create these super catchy, super clickbaity type of thumbnails and titles, even if the packaging didn't properly match the content itself, the videos itself. And because of this, over time, the YouTube algorithm basically say, hey, this is just misleading a lot of people, we will change things over here. And that's what they did. So if you don't match the expectation that the viewers have when they click on the video because of the packaging with the content that you produce and the things that you say, this is actually going to be hurting your channel. First of all, people, if they get another of your videos recommended to them, they will not click on it because they know that you don't deliver of your promise. And second of all, the YouTube algorithm will also kind of deprioritize your content because the audience retention is simply not good. So you'll be basically creating a bad user experience. Even Mr. Beast said it here.
Your title and thumbnail set expectations, and at the very beginning of the video, to minimize drop-off, you want to assure them that those expectations are being met.
Anyway, simply please avoid this if you want good results over the long term. And by the way, another mistake that 99% of all entrepreneurs on YouTube are doing, and you might be doing it as well, is to focus on subscriber count. And listen to me very, very carefully because this is very, very important. As business owners, our priority is simply to focus on how can we get more clients, how can we get more leads. It's that simple. Alex Hormozzi actually talked about this concept in this clip.
I would say this, just me kind of commenting on a lot of the educators that are in the space, they tend to start moving more and more broad, more and more wide because they seek the views. Whether they say it or not, they don't want to sit there like likes, saying caching, so they still kind of count their likes. And so I care about the bottom line. And so the right people were seeing it and the right people were taking action.
So what you really want is the attention of your target market. So to consistently focus on subscriber growth over the leads and clients that your YouTube channel is generating doesn't make sense. And a lot of times the growth in the subscribers or in the views doesn't necessarily correlate with the number of clients and new leads that you are generating. As we say here, views don't equal sales. And by the way, the importance of understanding this is that depending on the goals that we set for ourselves, we will be doing our inputs. So if we have a ground goal, we'll do the ground inputs. If we have the right goal, clients, leads, we'll do the right inputs. So yeah, stay away from the growth inputs. I don't want you to end up with 100,000 subscribers, none of whom are buyers. And this mistake I just mentioned might be a little bit obvious, but it's surprising to see how many entrepreneurs on YouTube are still subscribed to this old mentality of just subscribers growth over clients. Now, the next outdated YouTube tip is one of the worst, and I see it a lot. And by the way, este es el momento perfecto para que te suscribas al canal. Te lo agradecería un montón. To clarify what I just said, that was in Spanish, I am from Colombia, is that this is the perfect moment for you to subscribe to the channel right now. So yeah, I really appreciate it. ABD and CTR percentage are the most important metrics for growing a YouTube channel. Now, despite the average view duration and the click-through rate percentage being important for growth, these are not the main variables that actually lead to grow. And this probably might be against everything that you have heard until now. But the main factor that grows a YouTube channel is the video idea, is the topic selection, is that subject that you decide to talk on. Coming back to this Pareto principle, if 20% of the actions that we do get us the 80% of the results, one of the 20% of the actions that matter is the video idea. If you fix your video idea research process, the results will come. So what was the outdated tip? To focus on, again, average view duration and click-through rate percentage to grow your channel. This is simply not true. Focus on finding the right winning video ideas, and I promise that everything else will fall into place. You're now fully informed, aware, and up to date, but there's still one major problem. You now know what not to do, but you still don't know what exactly to do to grow your channel, get more views, and get more clients from YouTube, right? Well, I follow a controversial YouTube strategy that I learned from Mr. Beast. It's a way of legally stealing YouTube videos basically to get more views, grow faster, and get more clients. And sure, like this strategy will probably not make you as rich as Jeff Bezos, but at least can make you a few million if you implement it correctly. So in the next 3 seconds, I'll be recommending this video to you. Click on it because I'll be breaking down how this strategy works. I'll see you there. Take care.